beautiful lovers of my tribe. Oh my goodness. Today I'm going to talk to you about how creating micro goals that don't really seem like that big of a deal, seem pretty obvious, but still are fun to create, when done right, are going to help you create the big, in your life, the good stuff. If you want to manifest big, you start with permission to do so, which you give to yourself. And from there, I'm going to share with you some tips on how to go really, really, really easy on your big, important goals. Okay, my hair is doing things. Great. Okay, here we go. So, why micro goals are so important. And by micro, I don't mean like less important. I just mean that they seem attainable. They seem obvious. They seem like several steps, but not too far down your natural path of like what would happen next for you. If you continue being the person that you are right now, what is inevitable, what is inevitable for you? And how can you bring that in quantum? How can you bring that in quicker so that you can essentially get on the track of manifesting really, really fast? So the reason why we start small and digestible are for a bunch of reasons. And some are pretty obvious. The main important one being that you don't have a ton of wobble or like angst or resistance against it. You're simply like, this seems logical. What we want to do as a nuance is say, okay, if this is logical for me, say I could tell that I could achieve this in 4 months, for sure. If I kept going at it like this, this is for sure a thing for me. So what you do is you take something like that and you say, all right, but for it to be fun and feel like I'm being super in my creative power, I am going to have this in 3 weeks. I've just decided 3 weeks feels really good. It feels really exciting. You want to pick a manifestation that seems like obviously you would have it, but the little edge you put on it is that it's going to happen in a certain way or within a certain amount of time. And that time or that way really feels like it stretches you, but not too much where you get to the point of like, I don't think this can happen. So when you decide which minor goal you want to manifest, whatever the thing is, you want to make sure, this is like that next level tip, you want to make sure that it is symbolic of the bigger thing you want. So this is another hack in this approach, is that by manifesting more quickly, the sooner step, the more immediate step in the game of where you're going, it's putting you on the track of where you really want to be. And what is happening is you're becoming the person that can have that bigger thing without bringing in all the attention and needing to do a shit ton of affirmations and all the other stuff where you just get too into it and too attached. You essentially are breathing and allowing and getting familiar with the vibration with something that just feels normal. And as you notice that you are really stepping up your game with this micro manifestation, you're going to notice that very quickly you're like, oh, I can feel this in me. I can tell that this is really lining me up for the big stuff. Like in order to have that dream come true, I need to be this kind of woman. And I'm embodying that. When you embody via a smaller manifestation, a smaller goal, you're doing the work to get ahead of the game. And because manifestation creates leveling up, this is why I even go the route of talking about manifestation. It's not the focus of my life. I do love it. I think it's fascinating. My vibe is more like the evolution of things. I love evolution of consciousness. I love feeling like that Disney moment of like, oh my God, I just realized what I'm here to do. And then you go effing do it. That's what I like. But manifestation is so interesting and so fascinating because it helps you gauge where you've been, how you got to be where you're being, and where you want to go next. It helps you understand your creative progress. And so when you can make leaps and jumps in your progress, it's way fun. It's way exciting. It feels great to manifest what we desire. And what will happen is that as you really get the hang of how you do it, because everybody manifests differently, everybody has different things that really help them click things in quicker and understand like what drives you to know something? What drives you to believe in yourself? What drives you to not give up on what you say you're going to have? What drives you to just love yourself more? You're going to have a different way with different modalities and different tools than somebody else who's manifesting the same thing, so to speak. So, this journey of manifesting, I feel like I'm saying that word a lot. This journey of realizing this micro thing, this micro goal is going to help you get to know and look back and be like, oh, this is how it worked for me. And this is what I was feeling during all of this. And this is how I exercise my muscle of knowing and I exercise my muscle of belief. This is what did it. And you're gathering the data and you're getting to know who you are and you're loving it, 5:55 on the clock. And you're just like, this is so fun. I just want to live this way. And you do. That's what we do. So my thing that I'm doing right now, which I am offering in a program for just a couple people who I can give my time and dedication to because it's a very intensive thing. I'm going to summarize it so you can do it on your own in your own way and be supported in whatever way. Ask in the comments, let me know in the comments what would help support you in doing this if this feels like something you want to do. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I'm calling it the 75-day win. I started 11 days ago so that by the end of this year, December 31st, I would have manifested something specific. I'm not going to share my thing with you because it's a little bit private, but I'll probably talk about it afterwards. So then what I'm deciding to go for by the end of the year that I get to celebrate by year's end is A, to be super proud of myself, to understand that like, man, I'm getting this at another level. And B, which is more important, to create a foundation for what I want my 2025 to be like. So my 2025 is going to have a higher level of operation. I'm going to be running my business at a higher level. I'm going to be showing up. I'm going to be traveling and doing things that I really want to do. I'm going to be full on living my life in a very elevated way, in a way that I'm ready for. And what I'm doing right now on a day-to-day basis is cultivating that. And the reason it's so fun is A, because I love my life and I would do it anyway, but B, because it's making it fun. I'm having fun in creating my foundations. So what you would do essentially to like cap this up and not go crazy long is that you are picking one thing that you want to manifest within a certain amount of short time. 2 to 3 months is perfect. You can go shorter if you want to, depending on, feel into it. It's yours for, only you can know what you're ready for. For me, it feels really, really good to cap this year with like a big bang and be like, this is what I did. So I'm giving myself these next 2 months to manifest something symbolic of what I want in a bigger way in 2025. And because I'm showing up every morning and going to sleep every night and everything in between is dedicated to believing in this micro goal, believing that I am becoming the woman that I need to be in order to live the life that I know I'm living in 2025. That's what I'm doing. And every single day, I'm being very focused. I'm being very diligent. I'm resting when I need to rest. I'm having fun when I'm feeling inspired. And I'm showing up in the ways that are most important to me. And one of the most important ways, spoiler alert, is this channel. I'm in love with this channel. I am in love with the tribe and the community. I'm growing here. And it is all in service to you, to your vision, to your higher self. And I just thank you so, so much for being with me for 9 minutes. And understand that if you're here, I'm going to support you and believe in you and celebrate you and just hold you at the highest level and affirm the shit out of you. That this is how we live. This is it. So if this vibes for you, if this tracks for you, if you have questions, put them in the comments. If you're like 2025 is fire, we'll talk all about that in another video. I have big plans for talking about this coming year. You are leaders of light. You are queens on your thrones. You are who you say you are, and you are who you decide you are. And I love you. I love you so much. So thank you for being here. Thank you for caring so deeply about your heart, being devoted to your path, being eager for more, and settling for nothing less. So I hope that this video has helped you, that by picking something digestible, smaller, but still exciting, and taking it to like a higher level of like, ooh, I could have this in like a month. What would it be like if I manifested that in a month? And who would I have to become for that to happen so that the bigger things down the road are here now, pronto, very quickly. So, okay, please give the video a like if this has been helpful or supportive. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and help it grow into a fully mature, powerful entity of love and expansion. And this channel represents who we are together and how we are changing this planet because of being the fullness of who we are and having so much motherfucking fun. Okay, I can't go on forever, so I'm gonna stop this video now. I love you. Tell a friend. Join the tribe. Peace out.